Wax up your dongs and take off your thongs, because I'm TychoCelchuuu and we have a Company of Heroes 2 match to shoutcast starting in 2, 1. No, I fucked up the countdown. It's already broken. It's already broken. Why is this game paused? What's happening? Oh, spooky. Spooky. I feel like my camera's weird, but it isn't weird. I've hit fucking backspace like 18 times. This map, man. This map. Have I ever even played this map? I've played this map, yes. But it's new to me, so. We have, starring as the pink British, this person who I shoutcasted in my last shoutcast. If you haven't watched that yet already, you can. You don't have to. I'm not gonna pressure you. I'm not gonna hard sell you. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers who's like, if you like this video, press the thumbs up button. If you don't like the video, press the subscribe button. Leave a comment below, telling me your favorite child molester who's not Michael Jackson. I guess I was actually reading about Michael Jackson, and it turns out maybe he didn't like do anything wrong. He was just like a weird guy who liked kids in the way that a weird guy likes kids, not the way that like a bad person likes kids, which is kind of comforting, right? Because Michael Jackson's a fucking boss when it comes to the music, so it's nice that somebody you like who makes music is not like a horrible fucking person like Woody Allen is a terrible person, or Bill Cosby, who's actually really funny, but also horrible. They're all horrible, so many bad people. But Michael Jackson, nothing wrong with him. I mean, nothing wrong with him morally. A lot of things wrong with that guy. Poor guy. I miss Michael Jackson. He was gonna get the band back together, do a whole big tour to pay for his legal fees or whatever, but then he died. So sad. Oh, and the other guy, Zerg1111. Very good name. Great. Just love those numbers. This shack. Nobody is taking care of this shack. It's fucking, I don't know how you get like fucking trees just on the shack. Like how someone had to put those things. They've got enough presence of mind to chop the fucking wood up, but not enough presence of mind to not put a fucking tree on the thing? I don't know. Wow, those guys seem like they're moving fast. Oh, I pressed the 2 times button somehow. When did I press that? Did anybody notice? Maybe it was when I was hitting backspace 20 times. It couldn't have been very long, because you're not allowed to watch. I'd started the match. It would take too long to explain why it couldn't have been very long for it to be worth it. And we've, as in the previous shoutcast, so I guess I'm spoiling the first 10 seconds of that, the British player has picked this thing very early on, and also built a Bren carrier very early on. These infantry sections stuck around to fight the Pioneers because, number one, they had a chance of winning, number two, the Bren was coming, but it's kind of sad to see them in that fight with the Pioneers so close up. They lost some people they didn't have to lose, down to 2 men, have to retreat. It's not a long retreat, so that's probably the reason the British player retreated there. Nice flank here, but catches a Faust, and the Bren can't stick around because the Grenadiers could just chase it down. Remember, if you're having trouble with light vehicles, if you've got enough damage in on them, you can just chase them with your infantry, get in real close, you'll do some huge damage. If you get behind them, they'll have to keep turning to shoot you, so... And they don't want to turn because they want to be able to back away to their base, and if you can snare the engine, that's even better. So that's exactly what the German player did, and that has forced the British player back like this, you notice, and now the British player... oh, wow, I would have kind of liked to see that MG just fucking... Oh, just kidding. They were being shot. I thought this was a German squad over here. If this were a German squad over here, it would have been kind of cool to see the MG just fucking, like, run at these guys and shoot them, because the people who aren't carrying the MG have the MP40s. But since there's a British squad over here, that's a clear movement for the MG. Nice movement there, by the way, setting up, moving up back behind the trees, setting up like this to catch them. Like here, this is facing away from the enemy base, notice. So often people aren't really, what the fuck was that? A German grenade, or a British grenade? Fuck all. Not a lot of people think about setting up sort of backwards, facing away from the enemy, but if you can catch people, you can catch people. We've got these Pioneers getting their boots wet, getting their thighs wet, getting their... Looks like they're not getting their dicks wet, as far as I can tell. Zooming closer, check out that dick. Don't think my graphics options go high enough for that, even though they go pretty high, which I gotta say makes this game a lot easier to play when the high graphics don't make it easier to play, but the fucking, like, you scroll the other side of the map and it doesn't pause for a millisecond while it, like, fucking decides whether it's gonna crash or not. That makes the game easier to play. So what I'm saying is now I'm good at Company Heroes 2. I'm not saying that. I'm actually worse. I actually haven't been playing a lot of real-time strategy games over the years. Men of War and Company Heroes 2 have mostly been it. And so I feel like my micro skills have kind of gone down. My first-person shooter skills still pretty good. I'm not bad at Battlefield 1 or Overwatch, but I'm getting worse at strategy games, I think. So I have to do something about that. Have to start taking methamphetamines. Taking more methamphetamines, I mean. So here's a fight the German player for sure can't win. I'm not... Oh, because he's got the MG coming. I was about to say I'm not sure why he's sticking around, but again, he's got the MG coming. Nice that this Bren was able to stay alive until the Royal Engineers shut up. That's a nice stun grenade to keep these guys out of commission long enough for the MG to open up. And now, unless the the British player can get some sort of flank going, the German player is going to be pretty happy here. This two-man squad can go cap this and then this. He just needs some way to force these people off. Unfortunately, that's not forthcoming. Instead, he just charges straight down in the red cover with the Grenadiers while simultaneously repositioning the machine gun. That is not the attack, my friend. That is not the way to do it. I like this soft retreat here. He does not freak out, moves them back. It's kind of weird that they can shoot through here. I don't know what's going on with that. That was a good soft retreat. Changes that from a rout into something he can handle. If that hadn't been a soft retreat, probably the Bren carrier could have gone here or something and started shooting at the MG, and this squad could have stuck around. So that could have gone much, much worse for the German. The German, meanwhile, is cut off. These marauding medic section has taken... Wow, that was not a trick for the ages. Sorry, a Faust for the ages. You don't want to Faust somebody this close to base when you know they've got the repairing people back at base too, because they just retreated, because you're really just paying munitions for effectively nothing. I mean, it's out of commission for a little bit of time, but not for very long. So we have an interesting case here where the German player has captured basically the whole map, but the British player has the parts that matter, namely the fuel down here and the cutoffs. So the German player getting no fuel income except from these two strategic points, which each give +3. British player, meanwhile, getting no income from anything. So we have +27 and +10 versus +6 and +4. Everybody's crazy. We have a command vehicle designated right off the bat. And does that fucking... What is this? Does this just happen all the time? Or it's free to activate? I don't know. I gotta fucking check once it's on cooldown, which is gonna be another like 20 minutes. Readjusting my chair. Right there. Ring around the rosy. Oh no, last guy's in red cover. He's gonna get decrewed. Yep. But this is looking actually pretty good because now these guys forced into red cover by the... That was a German grenade. Oh. It's a stun grenade because he's gone this thing. I was like, the effect doesn't look like the normal German grenade, so I thought it was the British grenade last time it happened. So sorry for castigating the British player for throwing that weird grenade. Turns out that was a German grenade. Makes perfect sense. That was also a weird German grenade. I don't know why he loves these fucking stun grenades. I guess, do they cost less? They must cost... Oh, the squad is... What happened? Oh, he quit. Ooh, bit of a rage quit. The game's not over, buddy. You're cut off, but you've got so much of the map. You just need to and you can fucking do it with this guy and with this guy. Okay. What do these cost? Let's click a grenadier. 20 versus 30. Okay, so it's cheaper, so that's why you spam those instead. Okay. So that was a fun game. That was some cool, some scrappy little engagements to watch, nice and fast. Definitely enough time for you to go do something else with your life, like cook a pasta dish. But pasta, not the best carbs, so maybe don't eat a lot of pasta. It's not cheap either. Bye.